Hi, everyone. It's Deb Sluice, and I'm here with Lora. We met a few years ago, and we are kind of neighbors in that we're both Canadians. So I'm going to let her introduce herself, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the Dare to Declare Academy.
Hello, my name is Lora and I am a yoga studio owner in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. The yoga studio is just one facet of what it is that I offer for well-being support. As you may know, there are lots of well-being and self-care tools out there. I am also a life coach and a mindset mentor. And so bring it all together, and my business is Well-Being with Lora. It's really all about helping women to really feel that connection with their inner being, their whole selves. That way you can make choices that feel best to you. You can have this really fun, successful, fulfilling, satisfying life. So through yoga and mindset processes and law of attraction teachings and the coaching, I bring it all together and use that as support. I have the yoga studio, as I mentioned. I also have an online inner circle membership. So there's lots of goodness and ways that I can share support to others so that they can really have an incredible experience in their life, even when contrast is happening. And, I know we're going to get to this, but a big part of it is every once in a while, I feel inspired to offer a new tool, to become more of an expert in a new well-being tool that speaks to me personally. Because of course, if I've used it, if it feels right for me, then it feels really good for me to share it with others. And that's part of why I decided to join the Academy.
Well, let's go there. So yeah, I love that. So you've got so much going on. I'm curious, what supported your decision to join the Academy? Because I want to honor the commitment, the investment that you made in yourself, in your clients. It's not like you're just picking up a new pair of earrings. Like, this is a big investment. And so what was the hinge for you to take this course?
I think that there might be a couple of pieces to it, but I think that number one, because I'd experienced it myself, I've experienced you, Deb, as a speaker, and that was our first introduction to each other and my introduction to you. And certainly had a familiarity with vision boards, but then when I had the experience of your Dare to Declare vision board experience, it took it to a whole different level. And there were lots of facets to it that I could see how it would work really, really well with who I am, which is why it felt good personally, and with therefore how I mentor, coach, share, teach, guide others, because it all comes from my own personal experience, of course, and how I live my life. So there was that base there already, that foundation. And then there are, of course, other well-being tools that eventually I want to have as a part of my toolbox without overwhelming myself. And I think that over the last 2 years, I have really had the opportunity, as many people have, to get really clear, to fine tune who they are, what they want out of life, who they want to be, how they want to, operate. That's been a big part of what my business has been doing. Just kind of as a quick side note, being a yoga studio, that being at the time my main business, we were shut down for a lot over the last 2 years. And it inspired me to take the step and expand, evolve online through my new business of Well-Being with Lora. So I really started to feel this fine-tuned experience of how do I continue to teach and guide and support through the processes, the lessons that I know work for me, law of attraction related, Abraham Hicks related. And because it's primarily about your emotions are your indicator, your guidance system, and that's a big part of the vision board experience. It's not just about let's slap some pictures on a board. It's what is the vibrational energy that I feel when I think about that thing, when I think about stepping into that thing. I just kind of mentioned that Abraham Hicks is a big part of what I tap into. The concept of the only reason you want to be, do, or have anything is because you think you will feel a certain way in the being, doing, or having of it. And that is a big part of what I teach. And so the vision board experience, specifically the type of experience that I had with you, really speaks to that. And it becomes a playful way to do it. It adds another tangible thing that people can have in front of them it's easy to forget about processes and stuff. But when you've got it right in front of you, it becomes like this touchstone. And then just the experience that I had, it was a, a private group that we did it with, but with each other. So building that community. So there were so many levels of it that just really spoke to how I want to continue to live my own life, but also offer to other people. So it was ticking all the boxes for me for where I'm at right now and how I want to evolve my business and evolve the people that I work with.
Beautiful. So what I heard you saying was part of the reason that you took it was because it aligns with your own teaching and what you've discovered in the last 2 years. And also the fact that you were touched personally, emotionally by the experience in your own studio with your group. And also looking at this community and understanding the intimacy of the experience and how you created this community even within that short time that we were together. I know you've already been part of the Facebook group, the private Facebook group that we have for the Academy, which is really a bonus. I think that's what the other participants have told me, that they're really loving the like-minded graduates as well as students. You're all mixed up in there. So it's awesome. There's 18 of you now, which is fabulous. So thinking about the next, we'll be starting on the 28th and you'll be going in for 12 weeks. Now you're going to be having another vision board experience because yours was 2 years ago. So, and this will be different because the one we did together was in person. This will be online. So what are you looking forward to? What do you think you're anticipating in these next 12 weeks?
So a combination of, obviously, I'm going to have my own personal experience because, like you said, it's been a couple of years since I've done my own. So I'm looking forward to the current up-to-date evolved version of my own, which will also, I think, as part of that experience, just inspire me to want to share this with others even more, right? Having a fresher experience. I'm excited to now see it from the facilitator's point of view as well. And one of the things that did, just to share, that did also help to kind of check that box of, oh yeah, this feels like the right time and the right thing for me. I had reached out to you just with some questions, and I had confirmed through you that, once we graduate, once we become, facilitators, that we can, help to tweak it or to make it our own, right? So that it fits our branding, not only visually, but how we behave as a business, if we have a business, or, how we want to present it. So I'm really excited I have some ideas of my own, but just to see now the experience of it being virtual as well. So now I've had both in person and to have virtual. And I'm really excited about tapping into the other members, both, like you said, the graduates and anyone new joining, of their ideas as well as yours on how can you take this incredible process, this tool, and what are the different ways that it can be shared so that it fits your business, your life, and how you want to use it. So I'm really excited to learn more about that, along with the experiences that I already had and the ideas that I already have too. It's kind of like the sky's the limit, right? Whether you make them mini, full days, whether you make it a part of a retreat or a course, or there's just so many options.
There really are. And I'm excited to be working with you. You are such a rock star. And I just love how you talked about, you had your business and then it was closed for the time over COVID, but you didn't just pull your head and put your head under the covers. You're like, what else can I create? And then from that, you've actually now decided to even branch out further and serve the world with your light. So I'm just really excited to begin our work together. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing the anticipation of what is to come in the Academy. And if anyone wants to join Lora, there are some spots left in the Academy. As I said, thank you. Yeah, it's starting April the 28th. I'll drop the information below, and there is an application process for you to decide and get on a call with me. Make sure, like Lora, this is what exactly aligns with what you want for your business, for your life, and just to make sure it's the right tool for you and that you're the right person for the Academy. And then we can get going. It's that easy. So thanks again, Lora. I'm super excited to begin our work next week. And I hope that everyone has a beautiful day. Thanks for watching.